2 days after the meeting, I'm told to go to a car park in Keighley to join a BNP campaign team. We're given leaflets titled Mothers Against Paedophiles. It's a front for the BNP. As you might be able to see, there isn't one mention of the British National Party on there at all, and members of the British National Party have told me that this leaflet has been produced by the chairman, Nick Griffin. During the course of its campaign in Keighley, the BNP deliberately failed to mention that police suspects are white as well as Asian. It also exaggerated the scale of the problem.
If you've got tension in any area, BNP will go to that area, peddle its lies, put out some leaflets, tell people, yeah, you've got to be scared because X, Y and Z's going to happen. Then they step back. Then if there is any tension after that, if there's a big, large-scale disorder, once it's over and done with, then they step forward and say, told you so, we were right, but it's actually them who whipped it up in the first place. And that's how they work.
It's 3 weeks since Stuart Williams first told me he dreams of attacking mosques. I see him again at a meeting at Andy's house to discuss the local election. Long-time Bradford activist Arthur Bentley is also invited.
Hang on, what a drink out before. You've still got your World War II gun. What sort is it?
One of them what they used in English Army.
We'll leave it. I'll email that to council.
It's a what?
English Army. What I call it.
I'll leave him out.
Lee Enfield, yeah.
I'll leave him.
Lee Enfield? Bloody hell.
Fucking Lee Enfield. Fucking Harry Enfield using it.
It fires bullets.
Does it? Have you got a licence for it?
What about the taxi ranks? Has there been the uproar for that?
The licence is short back in here. Off of Carl Lane. You can hit every mosque in Bradford from there.
Why don't we take a photograph of that?
Yeah. Just put a big thing pointing at all mosques and say it's getting nearer to you.
Just keep it community for now.
You're going to have to run me up to Carl Lane and have a look.
You can see that across Bradford and Bingley.
See what it is? What it is with these people in Idle, right? They're like typical middle class, or liberal whites, you know. On the one hand they say, oh, we're not racist, right? But as soon as the no Pakis are coming in, they'll go, oh, fuck you know what I mean? They don't change the tone then. So it's important that we keep it, you know.
Why don't we just have a big headline, no Pakis in our area, and right underneath. We don't put BNP on it, we'll just put them out.
What do you think?
Andy and I tried to keep the conversation focused on the elections, but there's no holding Williams back.
What are you going to do with them?
Shoot Pakis. That's all I want to do.
Listen,
waiting for war.
Listen. You can't fucking do this. If you're going to be a councillor, you can't talk fucking nonsense.
You can't stand up in the chamber and say that, can you?
How about I can look at the thing? You'll be dead soon, you. Alright, then once we've taken over, then can we shoot them?
This time I'm sure it's not the drink talking. Although I press Williams many times to see the gun, he ends up telling me it's a wind-up. But in all he tells me 24 times that he wants to kill Muslims and attack mosques. Alright, bud, I'll meet you in a minute. Cheers, Bob. Alright, bye. Bye. That was Andrew Sykes. He's got word this evening that there could be a bit of trouble at a British National Party meeting. Apparently the landlord and landlady have received a number of threats along the lines that if you're going to hold this meeting, then we're going to come around and we're going to trash your pub. The threat is taken seriously. Several BNP members have already told me about being attacked by suspected left-wing opponents. They're also paranoid about being infiltrated by the police or journalists. Steve Barkham, he's telling me some terrible stuff, just awful. It's going on about attacking Asian lads. The proudest thing he'd ever done, the finest thing he'd ever done was kicking somebody in the head. And I don't know if I got that on film or not. I haven't had an opportunity to look back on it, but I don't think I did. I think they're really suspicious about me.
Hi, bro.
Hey, Dave.
Hi.
Hi, bro. Hi, Linda. Like, you know, I had to go into the toilet to change my bloody tapes and stuff, and then Steve Barkham was there. Having a piss. There?
I don't like your eyes. Say, oh, what are you doing in that cubicle, Jason? You think, oh, Christ, you know, they're on to you. And you think, they're coming around, they're going to fucking get you. The CIA are coming. Bloody nightmare.
See how far, man. FBI's watching you.
Arthur's watching me, I know that.
I get away with it, but Barkham makes me so jumpy I forget to change my tape. When he later confesses to attacking an Asian man during the Bradford riots, I have nothing to record it on. I'm still under suspicion, and there's even more bad news. Andy's been attacked. I'm worried the BNP are onto us both. I want to talk to Andy, but it's not safe to take a camera to his home, so I use my hidden one.
How you feeling?
Bit rough.
Oh yeah?
Got a brew?
Yeah, a cup of tea.
This guy just got me from back, and he got me in like a bear hug. But he had his finger and thumb in my windpipe. And then his knees went into the back of my knees and dropped me to my knees. And he had a right grip of me, nearly shut my bleeding windpipe. Then the guy in front just took a couple of steps forward, just to absolutely give me a fantastic smacking face. My kidneys are absolutely killing. So that's where I took punishment. Then basically just told me it's about time he packed BNP in. You wouldn't bang some of that on my back, would you?
Yeah, sure. What is it? Is it?
Just, yeah, don't get it on your hands and that. Just on bruised bits.
Christ almighty. God, that's bad, isn't it?
Yeah. Cheers.
Is that enough?
Yeah. Because it starts burning. Just make sure you don't get any on your hands.
Yeah, you can smell it, can't you?
If you get it on your hands and go to the toilet.
I don't know who's behind the attack, neither does Andy, but Nick Griffin is confident he knows.
There's a different kind of thug around now. Again, it's not being used very often. Direct involvement by the state or people hired by Labour Party officials to do their dirty work for them. Andy Sykes, who has been heavily involved, not just in Bradford, but also in our campaign in Keighley. He gets picked up by two very capable, very quiet, very well-trained heavies and given a thoroughgoing roughing over. Where's Andy now? Stand up. This man has got some guts. He really I spoke to him the next day after that happened and said, how are you? And he said, I'm bruised and battered and so on. But he's not going to put me off. It's made me more determined than ever to carry on with what I'm doing.
I felt a little bit embarrassed, to be honest. I'm getting applauded by all these people who think that I'm BNP through and through, when they have no idea. You know, they've just got no idea. Nick Griffin's obviously got no idea.